And welcome to 2K, and we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Durant in at the 3. Now here's Curry. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Van Vliet against Curry. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Van Vliet against Curry. Outside Durant. Down low. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Curry. The 3 ball. No luck on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Van Vliet.
And it looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Curry. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Curry's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
And Houston has possession. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Back to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And here's Durant. Shot clock at 5. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Curry looking it over from the high post. And again, it's Golden State.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Tipped. Fires from deep. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. He's got 10.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Let's keep it going. Warriors dancer.
Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. Six to shoot. Smith outside. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Smith's got 5 points.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Here's Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And it's Şengün penetrating. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Trace Jackson-Davis picks one up.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy, and he knows how to get a call.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in, and you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Finney Smith subbed in for Durant. Curry, a screen on Easton. Here's Butler, driving inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is Butler at his best. Being aggressive, attacking with confidence, and scoring with physicality.
Easton, pass to Thompson. Outside, Finney Smith. The putback, rebounded by Green. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 3-point lead. Takes a three. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
It's Thompson, high post. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And here's Butler. Pass to Curry, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break, here come the Rockets. The Warriors pull it in.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
The three from Curry. Finney Smith pulls it in. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Steph and Curry getting it done for the Warriors. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
We've got Quentin Post. Buddy Hield is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Kuminga in at the 4-man spot. That's the Warriors 5.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Screen by Easton. To the inside, Finney Smith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And Shepherd is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Okogie, guarded by Hield, and out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Crawford's checked in for the Rockets.
Number 27, Isaiah Crawford.
The Warriors lead by 3. Butler taking his time here. Pass to Hield. Back to Butler. 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot comes out. Easton with some nice D. Now here's Şengün. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Shepherd. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Out to Hield. Oh, they pick off the pass. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Kuminga. Hield against Şengün. Pulls up on the wing. Easton pulls it in.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Crawford, that one's good. Crawford's gotten his first points in this one. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. Do you think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Here's Thompson. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors leading. From deep. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Curry against Van Vliet. Four on the clock. The three is up. That one is off.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Van Vliet against Curry. Elbow shot on the way. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Yeah, and mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. 6-point game. Eason's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Some big names in the building today, like famous Los.
I don't think he misses many Warriors home games. And I know he's having a good time tonight the way his Dubs are playing.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
A minute 15 left to play in the first half of basketball. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Curry against Van Vliet. And the shot's good. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Easton. Pass to Thompson. Here's Smith. There's the three. Podziemski grabs the board. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. From about 16. And there's another one for the Warriors.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Here's Van Vliet. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the court.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
and the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
So the Rockets 5 now. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at center. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Here's Smith. Thompson outside. And he drives in. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Double team on Van Vliet for three. Smith. That shot missing. The Warriors lead by 16. Up and over Smith. Again, Golden State.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Rockets trail by 18. Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. Houston working the ball around. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Şengün. For three, Durant. And another miss by Houston. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back to you guys.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you. The shot's good. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Curry against Van Vliet. And Curry is good for three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
The shot is repeatable. Smith Jr. has made that stroke so consistent.
On the wing, Curry, guarded by Van Vliet. Curry, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Smith finds Van Vliet. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Curry against Van Vliet. Fires from the wing. Again, it's Golden State.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 19. That one goes. Count it. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
On the wing, Curry, guarded by Durant. Releases from 15. Butler with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 19.
There's not much you can do to slow down Butler in the mid-range. He just gets to his spot and rises up.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And Eason subbed in for Smith. Pass to Thompson. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 5.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
And here's Curry for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Goes up at the elbow, and another basket for Houston.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
The three from Curry. It's hauled in by Houston. Now Thompson. He's got 5. Pass to Eason. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Houston making some changes. Finney-Smith checked in for Kevin Durant. Tate comes in for Thompson. And Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. Goes up on the wing. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Rockets trail by 18. Outside Holiday. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Capella. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Golden State has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. An insane quarter. No. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Moody in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. And here's Curry for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Curry against Holiday to the middle. Here's Şengün. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. 6 points for Alperen Şengün. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
The Warriors lead by 17. Jackson Davis a screen. Here's Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Holiday against Curry. Now here's Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, he knew he had to put that shot up quick. And a great job by Şengün to save the possession.
Green with a screen on Holiday. Curry, he's open. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Eason. Pass to Finney-Smith. Three-pointer, Holiday. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer. Another one falls. Amazing.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Now Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Launches it. Curry, no good. The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Holiday surveying the floor. Count that one. Holiday's gotten 4 this quarter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in, and Houston will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Okogie. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Here's Şengün. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And that's now 10 points for Alperen Şengün.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
On the wing, Curry, guarded by VanVleet, and it's in there.
Now he is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Smith passes to VanVleet. And there's 1:38 left in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Smith from downtown, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. To the inside. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Durant. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And he gets the bucket.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
The try by VanVleet. Here's Şengün. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Durant. Hits yet again. Wow!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And Şengün gets it to go.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
Jimmy,
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill.